Hey folks, Dave the Not So Evil Viking 13 here, back with the American Republic in the summer of 1826. Yes, this is a defeat screen, but don't worry, the campaign is not over quite yet. This just means that, as I predicted a few episodes back, we did not meet the official campaign goals for this campaign. Some of those goals involved invading territories up in Canada that are owned by our allies over in Great Britain. Because I'm trying to kind of do my own goals for this campaign, I decided to just ditch that goal, make my own, and we're going to ignore that defeat and keep on playing. Fleet arrives. We have some reinforcements here from North America. This fleet contains General Villaire's army with a ton of unique units. We're gonna have to send backup, I think, to get around this Swedish Navy up here in the north. Our escorts are a bomb catch, 2 second rates, a 4th rate, and a 3rd rate. Oh, their navy is tiny. A rocket ship and a rasée, which is a frigate. Very small navy. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with that escort other than maybe just a couple extra ships. Actually, no, I'm going to reconsider that because there may be a Swedish Navy off in the fog of war that will race in to intercept. Let's play it safe and stack up a lot of reinforcements there. That will lower our rating on their trade routes. That's okay though, because in the last turn we took 42,000 almost of their gold. That is a nice little collection right there. That's going to help fund our war effort. Plenty of new recruitment here in Amsterdam.
Sir, not possible, sir.
We've actually filled this army up.
Ready for orders.
Oops, I sent him by himself, just 1 unit of light infantry.
Forward! Anything more? Country. Forward.
I'll go ahead and repair this farm now that we have a total of 4 armies, soon to be 5, guarding our little military occupation here in the Netherlands. Repair that farm. And why not repair that farm as well? The population isn't starving, so that's not terrible. Our taxes are at mid-range. I guess, can we lower that without going bankrupt? Oh yeah. So much of our income right now is being stolen from our enemies. We'll lower taxes and promote growth. Speaking of our enemies, let's look at our world map. Basically, most of Europe is red here. All of these empires have really taken offense to our occupation of Amsterdam. Like I said last episode though, the Dutch had it coming. They would not stop invading us. But now we're at war with Prussia, Sweden, Austria, and who else? I think Italy? Austria, Prussia, Sweden. Huh, that's it actually. Oh, the Italian states used to be at war with us. Did we end that? I can't even remember. Come on, Naples, trade with us. We have stolen cash. They want 11,000 for a trade agreement. Okay. That will get us 2,000 per turn. Not a bad investment. Where's that trade route going? There's Naples. Naples. I'm actually not sure where that trade route is coming from. Oh well. How are things back here in the States?
Ready for orders. Forward! March!
Let's rebuild
Yes.
this army here in Williamsburg, because I'm not sure where our occupational forces went. Oh, right, that was the army that we just sent to Europe.
Your humble servant.
I think I'll actually leave this rocket troop here in Virginia. I can build more in Europe. He got left behind due to recruitment time. We'll make him part of the new Williamsburg army. And they definitely need some troops. I won't bother with a general for that army just because we have our main army down here in Fort Raleigh, whose fort we can't upgrade. Huh, it says it requires a general. We have a general right here. That's odd. Yeah, so we'll just leave this army without a general for now. Recruit some more line infantry and a regiment of horse and colonial light infantry and... Wow, we have a lot of slots here. Line infantry and dragoons, elite dragoons. More line infantry, maybe? Yeah. That should do pretty nicely for a Virginia defensive army. What else is going on here in North America? A lot of you guys are nervous about Great Britain, and they do still have an insane number of troops up here in Canada. And they did just break that alliance because they are allied with Prussia. And Prussia did declare war in the last episode. They went with the longer term alliance. I get that though. They were kind of in an awkward position, so I'm gonna watch out for them, but I'm not too worried about a possible invasion. In fact, let's upgrade a bunch of our trade and market and economy buildings here in North America. Tobacco warehouses, fur trade posts, what was that? A water-powered cloth mill. Let's dump a bunch of that stolen cash into those improvements. Additionally, Spain still has a bunch of armies hanging out here in the wilderness, but we're at peace with Spain now, so I'm not too worried about it. Why is France hostile? Oh, we took territory in Europe. Man, the European powers really do not like the stars and stripes flying over a European territory. That is just so many armies. These are the armies that crushed the Empire of France, and they are now surrounding us. I might strike out for Paris, but I think I'm gonna build more troops for sure. With this extra income, I can get a... I guess it would be 6th army going here. I'm going to need them if we're going to survive this engagement. This essentially World War I situation that we have going on here. Well, that's going to end our turn. We've spent all of our cash. Let's end it and see what happens. Alright guys, here it is. Our first major engagement with the Austrians. It looks like we're going to be deploying a total of 3 main armies and that 1 unit of light infantry versus 2 of their advancing armies. I am going to fight this out and hope for the best. Here we are in the green fields outside of Amsterdam. Looks like we just have some gently rolling hills here. No amazing locations for artillery, but there we go. There's a slight rise. Actually, I like that a lot. There's a slight blind spot to the right we're going to have to watch, but pretty good placement. The rest are going to be downhill, it looks like. I think I'll stagger the lines. Oh yeah, we have our rocket artillery back here. What kind of range do you have? Far, I hope. Oh yeah, nice and far. Still, let's pull you up to, say, right here. Let's put our Republican Guard and our Experiat infantry together here to guard our best artillery, our puckle guns and our 12-pounder. And we'll do line infantry in the woods here. Some light infantry. And one last unit of Experiat infantry on the far right. I'll just move them up once the battle starts. Next up, more Republican Guard. And Experiat infantry and line infantry. That leaves us with Republican Guard, light infantry, and line infantry once again. A nice, solid line for sure. Let's pull this light infantry up from our lines just a bit. And we'll have that Experiat infantry swing to the right faster. 2 regiments of horse. Our general back here in the back with our rockets. Actually, let's put him in the far back in case of cannonballs. Get him behind that rise right there. And seeing our larger gap is on the left flank, let's put our extra horse here on the left with our dragoons. Ooh. That is quite the interesting formation there. Target their horse Rockets target their artillery. They have a lot of artillery. And a lot of horse. Oh man. Fire, rockets, fire. I think I can't tell the rockets to fire, kind of like the mortars. They have to just do their own thing. There we go. Our light infantry have ambushed the horse nicely. Followed by the experienced infantry. They're just getting raked over right there. Cannons fire on cannons. Huh, they only took 20 losses in that unit of horse. And our puckle guns were taking out our own guys just a bit there. There we go, the rockets. Hey, some pretty good losses there. At least some suppression, if nothing else. Did we just kill their general? Oh, we did. He charged our lines. Let's pull our light infantry back. I'm gonna push just a bit with my horse on the left. Our light infantry takes the first shots. Let's pull them back. Wow, that is impressive looking if nothing else. Artillery, switch to canister shot. So much artillery and so many horses. Go, 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 puckle guns, go. Oh, our artillery's being hit very hard. By their artillery, actually. Let's swing these lines in quickly here. Seeing they're going to push very, very hard here. Those cannon hits are hurting. Okay, we're getting overwhelmed here on the right. And they've got a horse coming in too. Light dragoons come around. They're breaking our lines here. We're not dealing well with these horses at all. Shift lines, guys. Shift lines. Oh man, they deployed pikes over their artillery. Let's go after this general anyway back here. Seeing they're pushing so hard. This is very chaotic. They've broken our horse on the right flank, and they are advancing now. Oh, we have our cavalry behind us. How did that happen? They have so many units of horse to meet ours. It's all elite horse too. This is not looking good for our first army at all. Come on, guys. Reform lines. Reform line. Oh! That is not good. That's some nasty shot from the Austrian lines. Form lines, guys. Form lines. We've now broken that cavalry in the back, and I'm going to hit their artillery, which is really just wrecking us up here. A general's bodyguard? What are you doing? We have 7 men still on this cannon unit. Let's get them back on that cannon. Oh, that shot. There goes another one of their generals finally. And our reinforcing general has just marched right into the center of their lines. Good work. And we're getting charged here on this side. Wait, this unit of like 20 household cavalry are massacring my dragoons. By numbers alone, we should have beaten them a long time ago. Let's wrap up their artillery. It's gonna cost us our horse, pretty much, but we've got to kill that artillery. And I'm going to take this hill for my reinforcing armies right in the center because they're coming from this direction, it looks like. Square formation, guys. Incoming cavalry. What a mess. Okay, step one here is going to be reform some semblance of lines here. This is really bad. I should have had my line infantry or my my light infantry put down pikes or stakes as soon as that battle started, but I was not expecting that amount of cavalry movement. Something to learn when we're fighting the Austrians, it looks like. Let's put this howitzer back here, and our puckle guns can just go up right here. So many elite Austrian horse units here. Wipe them out. Alright, you guys come left. Reinforce this line, keep our puckle guns and our rocket artillery safe. Then you, light infantry, come up here on this side of the puckle guns. That's right, eat that rocket artillery. We've got to kill this unit of horse before we get to our howitzers. We're very, very spread out here. Oh, our artillery's back. We have 2 cannons back here. We'll get you up here. Republican Guard behind the wall. Get around these stupid pikes. Here we go. Philadelphia Light Cavalry has arrived. Republican Guard and Long Riflemen. Let's get some new lines going. All that and no kills, okay? Let's get the Philadelphia Light on our left flank, which is going to be hit first. Let's also push these puckle guns up, but I'll leave the howitzers back here, I think. As I expected, here comes more full-strength Austrian cavalry. Come on, Philadelphia Light, get in here. More cavalry to the back. Go, go, go. Puckle guns, move up. Howitzers, fire. Come on, guys, shift lines, shift, shift, shift. Nah, those howitzers gotta move up too. Republican Guard. Get up here, reinforce these lines. You 2 battered units, move back here. Run. Let's pull the Philadelphia Light back some. See, we are taking musket fire now. Whoops. Forgot about our unit of horse back here, and we lost them. This is a mess. Our puckle guns are shooting their artillery. Okay. General's Bodyguard and Philadelphia Light get back behind our lines. Line infantry take cover, along with our Xperia infantry behind the wall. Light foot, move up, deploy pikes, and start hitting those line infantry. Deploy stakes. Maybe. Come on, guys, get behind the wall. Are we deploying stakes? What's the deal here? Okay. Not sure. Republican Guard, move in. Howitzers, deploy. Howitzers, fire on their infantry. I thought I had reinforcements back here somewhere. Okay, more artillery. Long riflemen, take the farmhouse and shoot from the windows. Regiment of horse, move up. Oh, we have some mortars coming in now too. Oh, they're stuck off the map. Fire on something, I guess. Mortars can't really reinforce. I don't think they can move. Okay, first unit of infantry is falling back. Now we are engaging the second. We've also captured this farmhouse. There's some shot hitting home. Okay, General and Philadelphia Light. Let's get out there, mop up this infantry. Where's our horse? Where are you? There you are. Let's make sure that these infantry don't come back. There we go. Our long riflemen are actually engaging from the farmhouse. Okay, rocket troop, hold fire. Puckle guns, hold fire. Howitzers, cannons, all units, hold fire. Let's go for the quick mop up. Try to end this before any more losses. Oh, they are hitting our house with cannon fire. Abandon, abandon, abandon. That was the only shot they managed to get off, though. We're gonna run them down for sure. With losses like these, we really can't afford to have to fight another army that routs and then comes back again. Let's make this victory count. Even though it was barely a victory. The game definitely counted this as a Pyrrhic victory. We deployed 8,300 troops according to our roster, lost 2,300. They deployed 3,700 and lost 2,600. Notable kills: Puckle guns at 221, Regiment of Horse 133, Line Infantry 205. Yeah, that did not go well at all. I was not expecting that amount of cavalry movement or that big of a push on the right flank so quickly. That combined with their artillery, who is hitting us with that white shot whose name I can't remember, that was just rippling through our lines as we were trying to hold the line. All of those things combined really hurt us. But we won for now. It looks like Austria is not going to try and press their luck. Maybe. Nope, they are going to try and press their luck. A second army has strayed into our territory. We definitely have the option here to attack, but because our initial army is so battered, like Regiment of Horse 6 remaining, I'm going to decline the attack. We're not going to intercept again. Our light infantry can intercept. We're not going to do that either. We've got to rebuild that army. First things first, for the winter of 1826, there's our recruitment report, mainly Pennsylvania and Virginia.
Yes, sir.
I think that will do it for our Virginia occupying army, or I guess defensive army, our National Guard here. That should be more than enough to repel most invaders. Morgan's Provisional Rifle Corps is a very elite sniper unit, though. I would love to get them over to Europe to join the war. Speaking of Europe, let's get this army replenished. Very expensive to do so.
Make ready.
And we have our next army coming up as well. Let's move them within range.
Forward, march.
Give them a general. And get that recruitment rolling once again.
Ready and awaiting orders.
It looks like we need a lot of horse for them. So let's do a lot of horse to meet Austria's massive amounts of horse. And some Republican Guard. If we scout out over here just a bit, Sweden has a few heavy first rates in Greenwich, which is really hurting Great Britain's naval trade. I wish that Great Britain would send this army and kick them out so I could attack them.
Ready for action.
Let's bulldoze that naval hospital.
Yes, Captain.
And it looks like Austria did reinforce Paris, France. So we're going to have to land troops and then work our way down to France. I think that will be our first push. I'll have 3 armies, soon to be 4, hold the Netherlands, while 2 armies work their way into France. And we'll use that as a base of operations. Let's also get back on our money pile here. Steal more income. I'll have to move this army over slightly to land our new army.
Aye, sir.
Whoops. That is their hospital, their naval hospital. That works too. Okay, before we get to moving troops around in that area,
Orders.
let's make sure that we have hemmed in.
Battle stations.
Oh,
Prepare to engage.
Navy. Hemmed in the Swedish Navy and retaken their supply lines.
You scurvy dogs.
That's right. What is that? 52,000 gold? Let's get one more on there.
All hands make ready.
No more income, but an extra force there. That is bleeding them dry as far as their economy goes. Let's invest a bit more money. More water-powered cloth mills. Keep our economy growing to support all of this chaos. Cotton warehouse. And we'll upgrade this military governor's barracks just in case things get crazy down here in Texas. All is pretty quiet out here, though. The Plains nations are remaining peaceful. I wish we could trade with them because they actually are quite friendly with us, I think. At least neutral. Well, actually unfriendly, but not to an extreme. Does Venice want to trade? well, but would they be willing to trade for 4,000? Or even 5,000? Nope. We'll just invest that in our own economy, thank you very much. That's some serious income from New Granada. Okay, now comes the question, is it time to make our move against Austria? Oh man, that artillery and those elite units. We've got to start somewhere. Although I can definitely see why France got rolled over. Prussia, do we really have to be at war? $1,000 gold for peace? Nope, they're in it for the long haul, I think. They are gloriously insulted. That's okay, Prussia. Your turn will come. Man, this is just getting really, really complicated. Let's move General Armstrong towards the Austrian armies.
Forward! Ready and waiting for.
Move up General Villers to assist.
Men! Anything more? Forward!
Whoa. We are being attacked by multiple Austrian armies right here. It looks like 3 of them were actually within reinforcement range. It looks like we're going to have no choice but to fight this one out. They do have a smaller initial army, so we might have a positional advantage. But that fight's going to have to wait until the next episode. And I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.